Johnson draws the double. He dishes it to Parsons. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Kicks it to Walker. New Orleans moving it around. And finished off by Davis.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
And here's Walker. After the three-pointer from Joe Johnson. Here's Horford. Garnett with the block. And he's able to get it back. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Joe Johnson on the wing. Covered by Smith. Johnson against Smith. Johnson can't get it to go. And his former coach, Monty Williams, played with some greats. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. He says he sees that same desire to dominate in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he wants to be great and doesn't see himself as a finished product, which is a good thing. That means he's going to continue to stay humble and hungry and put the work in.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Al Horford. Lowry is screen on Smith. 6 to shoot. Excellent use of the screen that time. Parsons got his first 2 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The shot is off. Excellent D there from Garnett.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Lowry. And the basket good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And Walker kicks to Smith. From outside the arc. Good on the shot. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lowry kicks to Garnett. Horford against Lopez. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Walker's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Davis. The drive by Lopez. Shoots from the baseline. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's Horford. And that one's on target from the wing. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Parsons outside. Pass to Garnett. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Some changes for New Orleans. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Horford. And it's Solomon Hill in for Kid Gilchrist. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Young's checked in. Pelicans trail by 3. On the wing, Hill. Pass to Walker. It's back to Hill. Here's Dallenberg. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Screen by Young. Lowry kicks to Johnson. Baseline try. Another one falls for Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the San Antonio Spurs. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 3. Lowry kicks to Parsons. Johnson right side. Shot is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Walker dishes to Hill. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Johnson outside. And the pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Doubled by Smith. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, guys, their play in the low post has been excellent right off the bat.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Here's Dallenberg. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Shot's good by Walker.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Lopez, a screen on Smith. Johnson down low. Davis is there. Now here's Lopez. Dallenberg covering. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Lopez, a screen on Walker. Lopez, no luck.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? Sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason. Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
First one falls for him. Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. Instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Utah Jazz. Young sets a screen for Lowry. The feed now to Parsons. Will it go? And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Yeah, Horford's checked in for the Pelicans. Robinson comes in for Anthony Davis.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Jack kicks to Hill. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on Kaman.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, win 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group, all those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team-first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked in to that task.
Hill has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Hill's got 7 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Pelicans leading by 4. There's the pick. And for C.J. Miles, he sure can string together a long line of threes under the league with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. Heinrich comes in for Kyle Lowry.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
It's stolen by Heinrich. Martin with it. He's picked up by Hill. Martin the pass to Kaman. Back to Martin. Pelicans with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here is Jack. There's a screen by Robinson. And Horford, here we go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead. They finish off. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Martin. Chris came in out there with Garnett. Then there's Heinrich. And it's Hollis Jefferson in the 3 spot.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Kamen, a screen on Walker. Heinrich kicks to Kamen. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Picked by Horford. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Horford. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Kamen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Garnett outside. Back to Heinrich. Sinks the triple. Heinrich's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Robinson sets a screen for Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Robinson. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jack got a hand on it. They recover it. Brooklyn trailing. Martin wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And here's Brooklyn. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kamen inside, guarded by Horford. The jump hook, and it's Kamen missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Robinson passes to Horford. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Heinrich dishes to Kamen. Heinrich against Smith. Garnett kicks to Heinrich. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Jack passes to Robinson. And Jack kicks to Horford. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Anthony Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. C.J. Miles comes in for J.R. Smith. The Nets also changing it up. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Kaman. And it's Hasleman for Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, and Al Horford really has become one of those elite two-way big men. And that's very rare. You look at most bigs in the NBA, they excel at either one end or the other, but this is one of those guys that does it all.
Bynum kicks to Heinrich. Wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Jack with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He kicks to Horford. And it's Haslam with the rebound. And Horford at 6'10", a natural power forward who's been pressed into duty at the center spot, but he holds his own on the low block.
He also does a really good job, Kevin, moving his feet and covering in space, covering the pick and roll. He's outstanding in that regard, which is important in today's game. He's got mobility and a high IQ.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
An emphatic alley-oop jam. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Jack dishes to Miles. It's Davis with the drive. Count that one. Davis has got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Passes it to Martin. Haslam a screen. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's stolen by Davis. Miles the pass to Jack. Shot from the wing. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the foul on Jarrett Jack. That is his first foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Checking in for your Pelicans, Solomon Hill.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
New Orleans making some changes here. Allen Bear comes in for Al Horford. And Walker subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And a new group in for the Nets. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bynum. Parsons comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kirk Heinrich. Haslam, that's good.
Kyle Lowry.
Haslam's got his first 2 points of the night.
The Pelicans call
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes natural to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Here's Walker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Feeds it to Miles. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by D'Alembert. Dallenberg's got 6. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Davis sets a screen. And it's Walker penetrating. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Haslam a screen. Lowry kicks to Johnson. To halt the run. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
It's Davis with the drive. And Samuel Dallenberg picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I feel like there's a reason Joe Johnson has gotten a number of astronomical contracts. It's because he does everything for you. He's like one of those items you buy that touts everything you need, nothing you don't. Well, to me, that's Joe Johnson.
Clark, when you take a look at Joe Johnson, if you were on a good team, a team that was contending for a championship, where ideally would you like him to be? Where would you slot him?
I'd put him in that first or second scoring role because he's so good and scores so effortlessly. And at some point, I think he's going to hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Parsons outside. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Walker against Lowry. Walker goes in. The 19-foot shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's 7 points for Davis. Nets trailed by 4. Outside Lowry. Pulls up. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. New Orleans gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And it's Walker penetrating.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Joe Johnson on the wing. Dallenberg covering. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. That one wide left.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And Miles kicks to Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Parsons' shot is off.
That would have been lucky had it fallen for shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dallenberg. Outside, Walker. Back to Davis. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Haslem. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pelicans lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Johnson, just superb game. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Horford. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Walker in the point guard position. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. And both free throws good from Garnett.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And Walker kicks to Davis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Davis has got 9 points. Lowry against Walker. Lowry dishes to Parsons. Here's Lopez, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Lowry to tie. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Horford.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Nobody near Parsons. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Outside, Walker. Lopez against Davis. Walker goes in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive. An undersized floor general, nasty crossover. Really a scorer's mentality. Maybe too much of a scorer's mentality to ever be a great assistant.
So he gets them both. Greg, talking about Walker, you have to love the way he competes, his willingness, Clark, to put the team on his shoulders and carry him.
Love that competitive spirit of his. They're actually figuring out how to use him best, but he's such a dynamic offensive player. You've got to give him room to be creative at that end.
New Orleans leading by 4. Miles the pass to Horford. From 11 feet away. The rebound by the Nets. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
That's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Davis sets a screen. And it's Walker penetrating. He used that pick to get in close. Walker's got 10.
everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Garnett inside. Davis is there. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. For Brooklyn, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Some changes for New Orleans. J.R. Smith's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Jack kicks to Horford. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Jack kicks to Davis. Back to Jack. There's the dish to Davis. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Brooklyn making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Parsons. And it's Heinrich in for Kyle Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis throws it down.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Here's Heinrich. Plays it up and banks it in. Heinrich's got 7 points.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Outside Jack. Picked by Horford. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Kaman. And the dunk by Horford. Nets trailed by 3. Johnson outside. Rebound by Smith. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Offensive rebound. Davis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hill's checked in.
And really, I thought Anthony Davis a season ago just took the league by storm. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers. I think you could argue if the Pelicans' record had been a little better, he probably would have won the league MVP.
Here we go, one-on-one. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Heinrich outside. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And you look at the development of Anthony Davis last season, far and away the best player, efficiency rating-wise, in Clark, the NBA.
Yeah, that's called PER, player efficiency rating, one of the 4 best marks in NBA history for Davis, alongside Chamberlain, Jordan, and LeBron James.
Here's Garnett. And the layup's good off the glass. Garnett's got 6 here in this quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Smith outside. Dishes it to Davis. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Kaman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garnett outside. Kaman against Smith. And it's Kaman missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Johnson kicks to Heinrich. To the paint. Garnett.
Assisted.
And he jams it with authority.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Heinrich outside. Kamen kicks to Heinrich. Back to Kamen. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Smith dishes to Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Take a look at what Anthony Davis has done. He's got 14 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
2 shots.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for Al Horford. And the Nets also making a change. Young's checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Jarrett Jack. And then for Brooklyn, Bynum comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Martin in for Joe Johnson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith kicks to Walker. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Smith with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Outside, Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's got 12. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bynum with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Davis down low. He's guarded by Bynum. And Davis puts it in.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Heinrich kicks to Bynum. It's a pick by Bynum. Heinrich with it. He's picked up by Walker. The shot by Heinrich no good. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Davis with the jam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
It's a pick by Bynum. Martin goes in. And the rejection by Smith. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Walker leading the charge. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Robinson's checked in for New Orleans. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too.
Horford checked in for New Orleans. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Hill. And then for Brooklyn, Lopez, he's checked in for Bynum. Parsons comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kirk Heinrich. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Young against Horford. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Smith for 3. The shot is off. Parsons with some nice D. And it's Young finishing it off.
Assisted.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Lowry kicks to Lopez. Outside, Martin. Back to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Fades. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Left side, Walker. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. New Orleans on top, leading by... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Brooklyn trailing. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. Lowry out there with Johnson. And it's Parsons in a small forward. Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nets. J.R. Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Horford. Kicks it to Hill. From outside the arc. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Hill. That's now 8 points for J.R. Smith. And it's Lowry penetrating. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Down low. Hill left side. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Walker's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. Johnson attacking. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside, Walker. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Smith.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Robinson a screen on Lowry. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. And it's Smith again missing. Parsons, the open look. And the Nets miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Walker the pass to Horford. Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Robinson. The alley-oop. Johnson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New Orleans making some changes here. Anthony Davis comes in for Robinson. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist subbed in for Hill. Lopez a screen. Johnson for three. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Outside, Davis. Back to Smith. Looking to end the drought. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Smith's got it all tied up now for New Orleans. Lowry against Horford. Parsons for three. And that one's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Pick by Horford. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. In the corner, Smith with it. Smith missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Johnson dishes to Lopez. Kidd-Gilchrist against Johnson. Lopez sets a screen for Lowry. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Here's Garnett. Rejected by Walker. Smith for three. Smith missing again.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Assisted by Chandler Parsons.
Pelicans trailed by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Parsons outside. Garnett kicks to Lowry. The pass to Lopez. Puts up the baby hook. Lopez with another miss. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. In the corner, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. They need this one. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Back to Smith. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. The feet to Horford. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And when you think of Kidd-Gilchrist, one thing that comes to mind is intangibles. He has a desire and intensity and a will to win that elevates him to elite status.
Yeah, you know, he never will be a great shooter, and he's still working on his jump shot. But the intangibles, you talked about it, you add heart and tenacity to that. Every team wants a guy like that.
And talking about Kidd-Gilchrist, yes, he's worked to fix his shooting form last season, but the real improvement was made on the boards. He averaged 7.5 rebounds a game in only 29 minutes of play. That is outstanding.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
And for Kidd-Gilchrist, he was accustomed to so much winning in high school, college, international competition. He's had a rough first 3 years in the NBA, making the playoffs only once in that time. But he's a real warrior, so that has to be killing him inside.
Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Miles, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Heinrich kicks to Young. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Shaq with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Hill, no good. Nets leading by 3. Now here's Heinrich. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jack passes to Hill. Again missing Hill. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Parsons dishes to Kaman. Back to Parsons. It's stolen by Jack. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Lets it fly. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Kidd-Gilchrist, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Nets with the lead. Heinrich outside. Came in a screen. Three-pointer, Martin. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Davis has the open look. The kick out to Jack. Davis, the pass to Miles. Good chance here for Davis. He nails it, and we're tied up. Davis has got 24. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They set the pick, and he gets it to go. And that's now 6 points for Chris Kaman.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Babbitt's checked in. And a new group in for the Nets. Brook Lopez is checked in for Kane. Garnett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Lowry in for Kirk Heinrich.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take it down.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that. And because they do, they're going to continue to milk them. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. Garnett outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis.
Looking at the game for Lopez, he's got 10 rebounds, 10 a block.
So for the Pelicans, Al Horford is checked in for Dallenberg. Smith comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jarrett Jack. Pass to Babbitt. He feeds it to Smith. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. Davis. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
From 8. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Now Lowry. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Puts it up from 15. Babbitt grabs the board. And so here's New Orleans. And here's Walker. He kicks it to Horford. And Davis, here we go. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Time expired. Extra time just about to get started here with the jump ball coming up. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Anthony Davis. J.R. Smith out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Walker against Lowry. And Walker kicks to Horford. 5 on the clock. A shot. And he nails that one right through the net. Horford's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Johnson against Smith. Johnson gets the bucket.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That'll be his second foul of the game. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Lopez, a screen on Walker. Off the pick. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Lowry drawing the double team. The drive by Lopez. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double teamed. Terrific pass.
Walker dishes to Horford. No luck. Good defensive work there by Young. Brooklyn leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Nice shot by Smith.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Johnson, the pass to Lowry. No good from 18.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Davis setting the pick for Walker. Feeds to Davis. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Lopez a screen. Lowry drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Young outside. Takes a 3. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're losing by 4. 1:37 left in the first overtime. Some changes for New Orleans. Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hill comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's C.J. Miles in for J.R. Smith. And a new group in for the Nets. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Garnett comes in for Thaddeus Young. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And Martin subbed in for Johnson. And it's Garnett penetrating. But they recover it. Back to Martin. There's the double team with Walker. Martin kicks to Kaman. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Nets lead by 6. Lowry against Walker. To the paint. Horford attacking. And the Pelicans miss again. From deep three-point range. Pelicans with the rebound.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Nets with possession here. And Lowry gets double teamed. In the corner, it's Martin. Drains the three-pointer.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Lowry against Walker. Parsons dishes to Kaman. Outside Lowry. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally
Justice.
Hey, boy, I'm from the land till I